Hello guys, in this video I'll show you how you can solve a tricky situation you may sometimes run into. So in order to create this setup, I pretty much just created a box here. And then I created another box. And then I created a third box on top of it. So a lot of boxes happening like so. Then selected this R for rotate, press V to set the pivot right here. And I rotate it like so. That's how I got the situation. All right, so now let's say that I select this right here. Well, number one, let's say I want to give this a huge fillet. So if I fill it like this, you can see it kind of stops right there. So there's kind of a limit to our fillet happening. All right, so let me go ahead and shift key that so we can see different things. All right. And then, let's say I select this and I give this a fillet as well. All right, so and then with this problem, if I try and select this and fillet it, you can see nothing is happening there. So how do we solve both of these issues? One thing to understand, now of course I'm not an expert programmer on how these things work, but as I understand it, one of the problems, the reason perhaps how I can't get this a larger fillet is because, so the problem and also the solution right here is we can just press C and then we can select this surface. We're going to cut away everything in between there, which means this will now become a separate object. So it seems to me that the problem is that if I select this and I now fillet it, you can see it's not allowing us to do that previously when it was connected because this would happen. It will kind of like split off right here. So because it doesn't want us to let that happen, it kind of stops that from happening. But if we temporarily detach it, that will happen. Now the problem is that we've got this topology happening here, so we can just press F, D, E, delete redundant topology. All right, anyways, now that we've got that, we can actually go ahead and connect them together. Now if I simply select this and I press D to offset that, you can see it's just going off into infinity here. So here, I would either need to kind of move that closer and then kind of move that out, or I need to change the angle of this. So sometimes you just run into very difficult situations and you just need to find a nice workaround. And now we can unite together and we've got our large fillet right here. All right, so in this situation, I can't fillet this, but what I can do is I can actually select this one and perhaps this one as well, holding shift, I can fillet those. All right, then I can select this and now I can fillet that. And I can perhaps select this and flip this as well. So this is kind of a workaround. And that gives a pretty smooth result right there. So sometimes just run into these difficult situations where you have these kind of angles, but there are, there are workarounds like so. So you can still get what you want, just have to approach it a little bit differently. So thank you for watching and take care.